Alright folks, we gonna start in just a second. We're just arriving. We getting ourselves set up. It's the Kitchen Talk show, radio show. The art of communication. Alright. We're gonna be starting shortly.
I got that notification quick.
What, for the show?
Yeah.
Good. Hey, we're gonna be on in just a second, folks. Setting up everything for y'all. We setting up everything. Where's my thumb drive? There we go.
Oh, fucking right. Well, it's been a good week for hip hop. Nas' album dropped tonight.
We are in the building. Let's go ahead and open up these boudin balls. Tonight on the menu is boudin balls. As y'all see, they look lovely, they sexy, they fire. Give y'all a little insight. Chef's homemade boudin balls. We got the spicy barbecue. We got the Creole mustard boudin balls. All right. Ah, shit.
Classic. Even though I'm upset that we never got that MOP album.
We about to start, folks. Go ahead and put the post out. We about to go live.
Picked it up before you even noticed that the back was cracking into that moment. I saw that you was bumping ass.
as of the 10th, we've been on the air for a whole year.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so happy anniversary to us, obviously. You know.
Anniversary on top of anniversary.
Yes, down the line, and to my boy Clyde, you know what I'm saying, my girl Lisa, D Mitch, my sister, my niece, Chocolate China, everybody who's had a part in this kitchen talk thing. I want to just say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. It's been a hard year, but hell, we've been doing it and we still passing around knowledge.
Right.
So that's a good announcement. I actually got a personal announcement, but that's later on tonight for the show. For those of y'all who following me on Instagram and Facebook, I announced the announcement. I will be announcing it at the end of the show. So tonight, topic is art of communication. So this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a real good one. We're going to be talking about communication on all fronts. We're going to talk about spiritual, mentally, physically, relationship, single life. You know what I'm saying? Also tonight.
Single life?
Yes. Tonight also we had some changes to our schedule. The I Love Baton Rouge TV show could not be here because of weather and they had an accident. So they had to cancel for the night. They'll be joining us at a later show, as well as we had a surprise guest. His name is Sorrell Taylor. Obviously, y'all seen him once before. He is on his way. So it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. They communicated well. So let's talk about this art of communication. All right. So what part of the art of communication you want to kick off with? Because it's so broad. What is one of those things we need to talk about as far as communicating with anyway?
I'm going to say one thing. Pride kills relationships. When you don't speak up about anything, no matter if it's on a job, if it's in a relationship, how can I put this? A closed mouth don't get fed.
Right.
So if somebody doing something wrong with you or something that's offending you in any type of relationship, speak up on it. You have to speak up on it. You're slowly dying on the inside because you biting your tongue, and now you got to taste that blood because you don't want to speak up for yourself. And I used to have to go through that when I was younger, and I'm just now getting back to me speaking up for myself in a lot of situations. And it's just communication is very important, seriously.
I agree with Mr. Leo because I really just spoke about this on my video today. I was saying that, it comes a point in time when you have to speak up for certain things and you're afraid because you either don't want to know or you don't feel like these people feel like you're worthy of whatever you're asking for, like if it's a job promotion or whatever it is that you need. You just got to be brave enough to say, this is what I need, this is what I expect, certain things or whatever. But you have to say it because nobody's going to say it for you.
Right.
And even if they try to say it for you, it's going to knock you down a peg because you had somebody else speak on your behalf.
Right. And show no leadership, initiative.
Right.
True. So, I must say, as far as communication, I mean, on a relationship level, you need communication in order for to breathe life, to have life. You need communication in order to have peace professionally, peace personally, to just have a clear understanding, because nothing is better than having a good understanding of what's going on with somebody because they know how to talk to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got people that don't know how to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They talk ignorant. As a matter of fact, King Leo actually performed tonight and was actually talking about how some single women talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's rude. I mean, sometimes single guys are rude. So I've heard. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about interacting with people and communication. Interacting with somebody who has poor communication skills. You know what I'm saying? So you talking to somebody, they have poor communication skills, but you have to have some kind of conversation in order for to move on with your day. So how do y'all handle that?
Me, I'm the type, I'm gonna take a stick and keep poking at you until you finally open up. I'm gonna get it out, shit. And I always do that with Chocolate China. Like, she let me know when she feeling some type of way because she'll give me this look. But I always know how to get it out. I make her laugh and she'll be like, oh, I love you so much, but you did this early, and that's how I get her to start talking. I do something
You sound
sweet.
just like her, too.
Seriously, I do something sweet, and I just get it out of her. And she let me know, babe, you made me feel uncomfortable by doing this, the way you said this, and then we'll get over it. And I apologize, and we'll be back on good terms.
When communicating with somebody who doesn't communicate well, like in the sense of a relationship, I mean, I've been in a relationship for like 5 years now, so like we done worked on that part, so it's kind of like, you know, we just know that we need to talk about these things. Like, we don't even scratch our head about that. But like when I'm talking with somebody who I feel, I'm not gonna say is beneath me, but as far as the way I speak and the way I put my words together, some people don't understand it when I'm saying it. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're a little bit lower, a little bit slower, or whatever. And so I'm gonna cut you in your language. I'm gonna let you know what I need to say in your language. You know what I'm saying? Because I can speak anybody's language. So whatever language I need to speak for to get my point across, that's the language I'm gonna speak. Because I can understand every language. So therefore, I'm going to talk to you in your language so you understand for me to get my point across.
Right. So you talking about talking in your own language, right? So, okay, cool. Let's talk about understanding. How can like she say she talk to some people, she talk in their own language. So what are some tips? What are some tips that you think can help you so you could translate what people are saying to you, and therefore you could talk back to them? Because sometimes the most common miscommunications is from poor translation of words. You know, like I may say I'm country, so there's certain things I say different. You from the city, there's certain ways, right. Certain things you say different. You don't even have to go for where you're from. You could go into cultures. You know what I'm saying? Different cultures say things differently. So, right. When you're dealing with somebody who has a different word usage than you, but they're pretty much saying the same thing, what are one of the key things, you know what I'm saying, while listening to them that you try to look for to help you to communicate back with them?
Now that's good, because in a situation like that, you have to carefully dissect the situation without sending the wrong tone and the wrong signal. Like, you don't want to come off as an aggressor, and then they didn't even mean it like that, so now they're getting offended at what you said. So, and you definitely have to watch the tone. Like you said earlier, words in New Orleans mean different things. Like, somebody could say yeah in a different tone, and that yeah mean I'm about to go get that gat, and that's and he just all from yeah. So, like I said, down here you just have to really know which way they're using the word and try to diffuse the situation before it even blow up.
I agree with you, because there's, like you saying, like you can say different words that mean different things, but like there's always this meme going around Facebook, and it's like 5 ways to say you good. Like, I could be talking to you, having a conversation, like, man, you good. You know, you came and you stepped on my shoe, and I'm like, man, you good. Me and you getting heated with each other. I'm like, man, you good. You good. Like, I'm letting you know, back off. Like, it's different ways and intensities that you put on certain words, right, to let people know, like, what you mean by certain things. Because, like I said, you good can mean, or like if you're talking to your girl and you know she upset about something, but she don't really want to tell you, and you're like, no, you good.
Like the new little meme they got on, you good, love, enjoy.
yeah, stuff like that. And you know it got all kind of meaning. Because one, you good is your girl being upset with you, but she ain't really trying to tell you what's going on. Another you good was, partner, you better back off, because, you know, this is going to be a bad situation, right, if you don't get out my face. Right. And then the other you good is like, cordial. Right. How you doing? You good? You know, right, like I care about you good. So it is really about the intensity you put on the words, where you from, and how people talk around you. Because, like, when I was in school and living in Baton Rouge, I bring my friends from Baton Rouge home to D-ville with me, and when I get around my family, like, Vic, you talk different. Like, I'll talk faster, I'll say different words. And then when I get back to school, I'm talking a whole nother way, because I'm speaking their language, and when I'm at home, I'm speaking my family language. You know what I'm saying? Right. But, I mean, I'm saying the same thing, just in different tones and dialects for other people, you know.
I honestly, I agree, because when I go home, I'm speaking a whole nother different language. Like, I remember going back to school, I used to say, instead of saying for to do, in Gonzales, we say fudder. And I remember this chick, God bless her soul, her name was Winifred Hills, and she used to say, you some country. And I was like, why you say that? Because she's like, you say I got something for to do. Fudder. What is fudder? Spell fudder. I say it spell how it sound. Oh, man.
But I agree with you, because, you know, the infamous sink and zinc. So when I was younger, I didn't know that it was sink.
Mhm.
Okay, so somebody be like, put this in the bathroom sink and put this in the kitchen zinc.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was a difference. I didn't know it was sink and sink. I thought it was zinc and sink. And I thought if you had the kitchen, you had a zinc, and you in the bathroom, you in the sink. That's a whole nother situation.
Nah, it's funny because you say a zinc and a zinc. Honestly, I used to think, like, I used to get confused because it used to be the face bowl and the commode. Like, what the fuck is a commode? You know what I'm saying? It sounds like face bowl, but where's the commode? Son, go flush the commode. What the hell is the commode? So, let's talk about that. Common words that are normally kind of used in more than one way. All right, so, oh shoot, we got a phone call already. What's up, y'all on with Kitchen Talk Radio Show?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? This is Clyde.
What's good?
What's up, Clyde the Slide? What's happening?
Man, what is the dizzle?
Shit, man, we out here working hard, making them laugh, and got some boudin balls to eat.
I wish you was here to eat some.
Hey, man, you know, if I could do that, I would do that because I'm all for to do that. I was listening.
Oh, man. You got jokes. Oh, man. Dude, so what's up, man? Your take on the art of communication, bro. What's your take on it?
All right, so my perspective on communication may not be the same as other people, only because I have a degree in communication. And what that does, that gives me a unique perspective because what that really means is I will not get any chance to use my degree at all. There's nothing. Everybody out there who's in school, do not go in communications. Do not do that. All right? This is a PS, a public service announcement. Do not get a degree in anything like that. So that's what I say to myself. I say, show me this dude appreciate you. That's what I say. But he wants you to say, thank you. I certainly appreciate it. You know? But when I get home, I'm like, hey, bro, whatever, bring me that, you know, or bring me there. You know, it's like you don't say that at work. Cause me, my mother was an English teacher. So the way I grew up, people talk crazy about me at school because they're like, bro, why don't you turn it off? You always talk like that. Why don't you stop? Cause I'm the Negro that other Negroes call when they got a phone interview. Bro, I need you to do this phone interview for me. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Because I know what the recruiters want. I know what they want you to. They want to hear you say words like specificity. They want to hear that.
Hold on, spell that word.
Specificity, man. Don't be asking me to spell.
That man said he can speak. He ain't say nothing but spelling.
There you go. I had to speak to the spell, but all I did was speak to it. That's all I did. I didn't spell nothing. But it's specificity, and for whatever reason, they like it when you correctly pronounce words like rural. I don't know why they like that. They dig that. So that's what I do. I do that for people. People call me. I've been a reference for about 1,000 people. I just say, hey, what was your job? What did you do? All right, cool. When they call, I'm the reference. I was a supervisor. I was your boss. If my voice sounds familiar, then you probably hire some black people you don't like right now. That's what that is.
So look, so Clyde, I want to talk to you for a second. I was going through my my YouTube. Oh, shout out to Tyrone Sutherland for giving us a shout out. So I was going through my YouTube and I seen this video featuring you getting pulled over by the police, and you and your girl is trying to communicate. But she don't seem to be understanding what you saying, and the police took her to jail.
They did. They confiscated they confiscated her. Basically, that's what happened.
So,
She was in violation. Mm-hmm.
How could that been safe if you would have been communicating?
Well, the best way it would have been communicated, because it would have been if at the altar one of us had said I don't instead of I do. That would have saved us a bunch of times. But basically, if you know what, other than that, I really don't know. We were so far off in our communication, because she didn't understand that there for her. But she also should have understood that she needed to be there for me because she wasn't. And also, if she had been, I would have remembered to file that paperwork so they wouldn't have taken her away. But in any case, she got took away, and I'm single now. Don't do like you do, ladies.
Oh man, Clyde, brother, before you go, give us one more bit of advice. What would you tell somebody that's trying to understand another person, that's trying to use this art of communication? What would be the best tip to perfect that game?
So this is something I heard somebody else say when you're dealing with folks, you know, think fast, talk slow. What that means is when somebody says something that you don't necessarily understand at first, don't just jump on it immediately. Just take a second to think about it. Try to figure out where they're coming from first. Look at their position. You know, it's all about what position that you're in versus what position they're in. And their perspective is going to influence and affect what it is that they're saying. You know, it's just like well, no, I'm not going to say that. But, you know, everybody has their own perspective. You know, and if somebody's saying something that doesn't quite match up with what you're thinking, just take a look and think about it, because maybe it does. Maybe you, because I like to give examples. I like metaphors. And my family, they hate my metaphors because I'm always very extreme with stuff.
I bet.
And so they don't always want to listen to my metaphors. But if they really just stopped fussing at me and just thought about it, it makes perfect sense. Everything I say makes perfect sense. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. It still makes sense. You know. But just take the time. Just take a second. Think about what the person said. Look at their position, and I feel like, you know, we can understand each other better. It's like a baby. You know. It's like my nieces and nephews. All of my nieces and nephews, I love them, but I know only one of them loves me because my young niece, when she was a baby, she's the only one that threw up on me. So that means she's the only one that loves me. And I know that's the only way she can communicate. You see, some people would get mad. Oh, hell no. But I had to stop. I had to take a second and realize what position she was in. When somebody loves you, they give you everything they got. Her vomit, that's all she had to give, and she gave it to me. She chose me. I love you. Shout out to my niece. I love you. My little da-da-da-da, I love you.
Oh, man. Clyde, tell them how they can find you, brother.
Man, y'all can find me on Instagram. It's The Real Clyde Williams. Y'all can find me on Twitter, Clyde Williams. Y'all can find me on Facebook. I'm still there. Still standing. I'm still strong. Clyde Williams. And y'all can check out my YouTube channel, Victor Bolani, where he got that clip he's talking about where I got pulled over, sitting next to my wife. Y'all can check that out. Y'all get a chance. It's called License and Registration.
And you can also find him on blackplanet.com too.
Hey, y'all find me on People PC. I still got, I still got that going strong. People PC, Black Planet, college. Dang it, I can't think of what it's called. It's been a minute. But yeah, y'all can find me on that. AOL.com too.
Man, we appreciate you, brother Clyde. And we gonna catch you next week, but you already know he gonna be on this YouTube live with us, chit-chatting with our guests. So, man, y'all make sure y'all chime in with him, because he gonna keep the conversation going. Appreciate you, Clyde.
I appreciate y'all. Get to talk to the family in the building.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, motherfucking Clyde Williams. You like... Oh, man, give it up for my boy Clyde. Yeah. All right, man. So y'all already know what part of the show it is. This is our musical break. This is the part of the show where we play a little jammy jam for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get back into it when we come back. We got some boot and balls in the building, some real tell on this way, and we got some good jams and good music. So here we go. It's the musical break.
Hey, this your girl. Hey, this your girl Ambi Pretty, and you're listening to Kitchen Talk Radio Show.
Some little jams for y'all, some little instrumentals. I played the wrong thing, but it's all good.
What song that is?
That's a beat. I had played the wrong thing. A Bobby Womack sample.
Ooh.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you was asking me if I was better
Mm-hmm.
or if I was still tired, right? It ain't the fact that I'm better. And yes, I'm still tired. I just crossed over from extremely tired to zombie mode.
So you
So you know, once you're in that mode, it's like you could be happy because you already tired.
I'm looking at that instrument up. I'm writing to that person tonight.
Yeah,
I actually had that instrumental. I didn't write to it,
You
dude,
gonna
but I
play
had.
China?
I'm
You gonna play
I'm recording that tomorrow.
We got some boudin balls, as y'all see, made by Chef 24/7, of course, myself. That Creole mustard. I want y'all to see how good it is. Watch me eat it.
Who on there? You don't know?
Quiet.
Oh, he the one person on there?
Yeah, I got other people coming. They've been in and out. Munching and working.
Man, I don't know who gonna do all these balls.
That's all right. They got boudin balls. That's the boudin ball dance. With the hiccups. So what's up, y'all? Art of communication. Clyde, what's up with the art of communication, bruh? How you communicate with the police? What do you say? How do you communicate with your angry boss?
Give me a ticket, I gotta learn.
Cause I gotta learn. I gotta fucking learn. Big Stay Winning, tell them what's up. What's good?
What's good with Big State Winning? You know, y'all need to be checking out that YouTube page because I'll be putting in my hard work, putting those videos up every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Thursday, y'all. I'm double trouble Thursdays. I'm up 24 hours on a Thursday. Cause I'm putting in work.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do the announcement at 11 o'clock. So that way let y'all know what I got going. I know a lot of people been being patient. But y'all gonna see what's up, guys. I see somebody jumped in and jumped back out. They played jump double dutch.
I know when y'all come in, y'all say something to us.
Yeah,
Say,
jump
hey,
in and
what's
say,
up?
hey. Let's wave to our listeners. Hey.
I need y'all to make this 24 hours worth it.
Yes.
24 hours, y'all.
Oh, I like the instrumental break. Well, it was supposed to be the musical break, but I played the wrong thing, folks. But I want y'all to get a good look. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know this guy, y'all subscribe to him as always. Hit that ring bell for him, just like y'all do for us. You know, y'all want them notifications, son. That's a good jam. Have you seen her?
Tell me, have you seen it? That nigga going all the way to Asia.
I wonder what the hell happened to Sorrel. Sorrel was right behind us and got lost.
Girl said he gotta go home.
You playing Sorrel by the way home and wait to
His
sleep.
Come home.
Yo, this SMG rolling? Yo, this SMG Jeezy. MCL bro.
He got busting on all these now.
Kitchen Talk Radio Show, kicking with our bar, man. Chef 24/7, y'all know what it is.
Y'all already know what they do. Chef in the building.
I like when we go back and listen to like people sound bites,
Uh-huh.
and I can remember their voice from when they came or what episode they was on.
Speaking of them coming, next week, y'all ready? Next week is the anniversary special. Now the anniversary is the 10th, June the 10th. Just to let everybody know it was June the 10th. But we set aside the 21st this year.
Y'all gonna get y'all jabos in y'all throat.
And this year, this first anniversary of the Kitchen Talk Radio Show. We will be on the air for 3 hours next week. Terry, what's happening, brother? Shout out to the people who watching on YouTube Live. I see the Boudin call. They talking about the Boudin balls that's in the building.
I wish y'all was here to eat some.
Oh yes. Next week though, 3 hours. Next week we got people coming from our past, from the beginnings. We got people dropping in. We got comics dropping in. Hopefully the rain don't take them like they did today. We probably will be doing our crossover with I Love Baton Rouge possibly next week as well. They had a bad wreck on the way here, so we keeping them in our prayers. But next week we're going to be good. We're going to have my boy Jay Money, our first guest on Kitchen Talk Radio Show ever. We'll be returning back. We're going to have Sorrel Taylor up in here again. We're going to have my boy JMB Rambo. We're going to have Ronnie back in the building, in case y'all know those guys. We're going to have my boy T. Coop call in. We're going to have a whole host of fresh faces that y'all may have seen, heard, or want to know. So make sure y'all chime in. Make sure y'all continue to tune in. Next week is going to be monumental. Make sure y'all listening.
Please listen, because we will have it popping.
All right. So I know we got Lisa the Boss Lady calling in at 10:35. So right now we got a few minutes. So let's talk back on this communication. It's me and you, it's husband and wife time right now.
I'm ready, baby.
You know what I'm saying? King Leo is going grab chocolate china. So let's talk. As is in our relationship, right? We've been married for 4 years. We've been together for 5. What is one of the most difficult things about communicating that you have experienced?
I think King Leo said this, something about ego hurts communication. I feel like the hardest part about communication sometimes is the fact that, you know, you want to be right or you want your feelings to be validated. And even though the person is listening and understanding you, they're still not giving you the same response that you want. So sometimes I feel like your ego kind of keeps the argument going or keeps the lack of communication there because you kind of like wanting to feel how you want to feel, no matter if it's moving on or not, you still want to have your feelings. What you got? What you think about it?
The hardest thing about communicating for me was in these 5 years has been the communication over the little things. Communication about feelings. Feelings is always hard to communicate because when you're expressing your feelings, you have to think about the other person's feelings that when you're expressing yours. Sometimes when you're expressing your own feelings or how you really feel, you know what I'm saying, it blocks, it hurts the other person. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, I'm really tired of this shit and I'm tired of you, but you don't necessarily mean that you're tired of them. You just, instead of saying, look, sweetheart, I'm stressed out about this situation. It's just a lot going on. I just need to figure this out.
Yeah, I agree with you, because when you're communicating your feelings, sometimes you're so wound up or you're so upset or you're so just frustrated that you just say whatever you feel, like whatever come out at that time. And if you like me, sometimes you don't have any remorse, and then you looking silly at the end of the fuss because you like, oh, babe, I didn't mean that. You know, I love you, blah, 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 whatever you got to do to make up. True.
Now, what is one of the fun things we've ever communicated about?
I mean, I feel like the best thing to communicate about is sex. Like, and it don't even have to be like, oh, go ahead.
There we go. We got my girl Lisa, the boss lady, in the building. Lisa. Okay, she should call back. Call back, Lisa. If you hear us, call back.
I feel like, and when you're communicating about sex, you know, sometimes it has to be verbally because you need to talk about who likes what and what goes where, all that stuff. But sometimes it's the body language communication. That's the fun part to me. Because it's like I can do a little rub or a little touch and you know what it means. I can give a little side eye, you know what it means.
True. Honestly, some of the best communication we have is actually when we go out to places. You know what I'm saying? We go out to places and we like, hey, where you want to go? And we get excited and we communicate and we work together. But anyway, introducing, ladies and gentlemen, she's not a wonder of the world. She's just the boss lady of the world. Give it up for Lisa, the boss lady. What's up, boss lady?
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Now, it'd been funny if it wasn't you. I'm not Lisa. Oh, shit.
Real good.
Oh, what is up, Lisa, the boss lady?
Lisa the boss lady did not even go to sleep tonight. I stayed up the entire time hyped up on candy.
What kind of candy you hyped up on?
Crack.
Airhead.
That's crack. That's crack. Candy crack. Yes, most definitely.
Pretty much.
Oh man.
So, I'm telling y'all, I'm super excited about this cruise. I'm so excited. And I'm very excited about the fact that it's like so affordable, so everybody will be able to enjoy it. And I'm coming up with more and more ideas. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but I'm coming up with more and more ideas on, activities and everything that we can do on the cruise.
Yeah, make it hot
feel
like fire.
that. All right, speaking of this cruise, let's talk about what can they do to communicate more about things they want like this cruise. So let's say there's a husband or there's a wife somewhere, there's a boyfriend or there's a a trick somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
A
Be like,
sugar daddy.
yeah, it'd be like, say, bitch, we going on this damn boat ride. You know what I'm saying? So give me some tips. Give them some tips. Because some people are listening. And I know they want to go on this cruise, but they kind of confused or they're by themselves or whatever. Give them some tips on communicating to get somebody to come along with them.
Well, you can always communicate through text if you're shy or if you don't feel like your point will be, you will get your point across. Communicating through text has the advantage of you being able to say everything that you need to say. Because even if you're talking to someone and they may not want to hear everything that you want to say, they'll cut you off. But if you're texting it, you're going to say everything that you want to say. Now, whether or not they read it, that's completely different.
They don't read it.
You can definitely text, is a good communication to start. Because I definitely think it's important to express your thoughts verbally, to speak with someone, if possible, face-to-face, because that's the best way to handle a situation. Because for one, things can be so misread when they text. You can take things so, the wrong way than they were intended when you text someone. When you're talking with someone and you see their face and you understand their expressions and you get their body language, you have a better chance of getting the point across. And that's important. It's important for you to not only get the body language and, understand it from the other person, but for you to give that off as well and be as honest as possible. How can someone know what you want if you're not expressing it to them clearly? But
True.
I like to write letters.
So I got a question. Why is it hard? Why is it hard to text? I mean, why is it easier to text than to actually say how you feel out loud? What is your personal thoughts on that? What is your opinion on that?
My personal experience about saying used to be, not anymore, but it used to be that people would mock me for the way that I feel. I have been mocked since I was a child for the way that I talk, for the color of my skin, for everything. Because my sisters are darker than me.
Oh, okay.
And they always, made fun of me and called me Snow Light and, Pocahontas. And
so you got clowned for being light-skinned? I thought that's the other way around.
You get clowned for anything.
Well, you do.
My sisters teased me because I was a baby, so of course I was the easy target, for them to tease me. And then the way that I talk, the way that I talk, I've always talked the way that I talk, and people have always made fun of me because of how I talk. And so a lot of times when I try to express myself, because the more emotional I get and the more angry I get, the bigger my words get. I'll say some things and you probably won't even understand that's how big my word, and I like to learn, so I know a lot, and Latin is one of my key points, so I know a lot of words, and that's I usually get mocked. So I like to write down what I have to say to begin, because if you can get my initial point, and we can come to the conclusion that you're not going to mock me, then at that point we can speak. But I'm usually good at writing down things, and then also because I forget. When I'm saying something to someone, sometimes I'll forget everything that I want to say. And if I write down to you, a page of what I have to say, then there's no excuse for you not getting my point. I read it. I wrote it. The least that you can do is read it. And that's exactly what I did to my first husband before I left. I wrote a letter telling him what he needed to do to make me stay.
Well, at least you told somebody. I mean, shit, I've heard worse. So at least you wrote a letter and told him what he needs to do. Now, I have a question. Do you think it was better that you wrote a letter or that you would have physically told him? Which one you think would have made the best impact? And how?
I did both.
Oh, you did both? Okay. Cool.
But when I told him, he hit me.
Oh, shit. Well, you need to numb your whole ring, get yours.
I did, so I wrote the letter down, and then every time he would leave the house to take the kids to sporting events, I would pack my clothes. And by the time, one time he said something stupid to me, everything was gone out the house, so I just left.
Damn. So,
but by that time, I spoke to him, he hit me, I wrote the letter, and it's not, I'm not asking you for, the world, the moon, and the stars. I'm just asking you for respect and for you to treat me like I treat you. And the effort that I give you, give it back to me. Some of it. Let me see you try.
why do you think it's so hard for people to understand others?
Because a lot of times people are so wrapped up in their own selves that they don't consider the feelings of others. And it's because we're not being raised to do that anymore.
So what can we do to try to make those changes so we can teach people? I mean, we got programs like this that is set up for people to understand that everybody's different, but to try to give you a different idea of how each person is different instead of just putting us all in one bucket. But you know what I'm saying? What can we do to reassure this again for our future?
I think that we have to continue to be the example. Stop putting it on other people. Stop saying, well, they did me like this, so I'm going to do them like that. Start treating people the way that you want to be treated, whether or not they treat you that same way. And if you continue to be that, to break that cycle, it will eventually, it'll eventually work. And that's how I teach my children, but other people don't teach their children that. And it seems like today, in this day and time, it's so much more common for people to treat you like they don't care than it is for them to treat you like they do care. And then if you do treat someone like you care, they want to ridicule you, ridicule you and call you names and, oh, you too friendly. When did friendly become an insult?
True. I've been told that before too. I was trying to figure that out. How the hell am I too nice? So all right, before you go, let's do something more energetic, I guess. A more energetic question. What is one of your funniest miscommunications?
Funniest. I was talking to someone tonight because I had to find another cabin mate because the other one fell through. So I've been speaking to different friends of mine, and I was speaking to him, and I told him what I cooked, and I told him, I said, if you were closer, I would bring you a plate, and he was like, that's not a good idea, and I was like, why not? You don't like to eat? Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's a good one.
Lisa, how can they find you so they can know where to go eat?
So they can get that plate.
Yeah. Tell them how they can get that plate, Lisa.
Okay, I am Lisa, Lysa Middleton on Facebook. I am Lisa the Boss Lady on Instagram. EliciaMiddleton.intellitravel.com, and my phone number is 281-840-7629.
Giving a phone number on the air. You call her now if you're trying to get on this flight. This ain't no miscommunication.
People are actually trying to big book this cruise, so yeah, I'm putting it out there.
Yeah. And if you looking for a cabin mate, call her. She might have one for you.
I don't know about that.
Oh, man. We appreciate you, Lisa.
All right. Good night, y'all. Be careful.
Good night.
Good night, Lisa.
My girl, Lisa, the boss lady. Thank you so much, Lisa. All right, we about to go ahead and kick it with the other part of the musical break. You know what I'm saying? I had played the instrumental first, my bad. But hell, I got plenty of instrumentals and plenty of songs. And I got another one coming for you. So y'all already know what it is. It's the musical break. You stupid. What you about to say?
I was singing to China. I was telling him, I was crying outside when it was performing, before they was going to perform. God, I'm so tired. Yes.
I hope y'all enjoying the show.
I'm so tired, I'm getting emotional, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm about to give up on everything today. Everything. I gotta work this job, that's all I can do.
Another good question. When you're struggling hard, how do you find the strength to ask for help?
That's a good question. You got less than a month to 30.
Well,
I'm getting refined. You know better than that shit. You learn them hard lessons.
All right, yo. So I have some people that's interested in the trip.
Oh, really?
So I have like 4 so far.
So you brought your notebook this and I ain't bring mine. I was like, I'm leaving this in the car.
I really forgot I was going to get it.
well,
This is no thing for last time. So at least 25 people July 15th, $25 off per person. First payment. And $150 by March 15th, 2019 per person. Now, how much is it at today?
I don't know. I wouldn't on the new job.
After the first payment of $25 in July 15th, then $150 on March 15th, 2019. What's the rest of the money?
I'm not sending it to you because I don't know the all the money. It's 1,000, it's 1,200, 800, something else, and 700. 700 is the lowest.
Yeah, you got enough time to build that. Because from July 16th to March 16th, you get $150 a million times. I guess this is a good time to talk about asking for help when everybody out here offering themselves. Leo.
Man, y'all make sure y'all check her out too. We gonna be crossing over at the end of the month. End of next month. So Miss Destiny Palmer will be a part of our show. So make sure y'all support the movement and what she got going.
Victoria killed herself, that is a lie. Let me tell you why.
You
I
stupid.
feel like this is a lot. Yeah, like, I got a whole list.
Before I kill me. I got people probably around the corner before I kill me though. I
ain't gonna never be that upset with myself now.
Right. I mean, I probably said it before. I'm just saying.
well,
I never.
why you know book that I'm off and was carried all the time?
First of all, I was working 12-hour shift. I got
Yo, show 24/7. And make sure y'all tune in Thursday nights at 10 to 12 for the hottest interactive radio show you've ever seen on the net. It's the Kitchen Talk Radio Show on CrescentCityRadio.com and YouTube Live. Come see me, Chef 24/7, and my lovely cast, my girl, Chocolate China, my boy King Leo, my lovely niece, Alana Renee, my sis Shay 46, Let's Talk, man, Lisa the Boss Lady, D-Mish the great comedian, Clyde Williams, and my lovely wife, Big Stay Winning. Make sure y'all tune in. Come understand the world, but understanding your world at the grown folks table. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Kitchen Talk Radio Show. Tune in to us every Thursday on Crescent City Radio and YouTube Live. You heard?
You heard me.
What up, this Young and Tate.
This JB Rambo.
And you tuned in on
The Kitchen Talk Radio Show. You ain't on no radio station if you ain't on this bitch. Believe that.
He sounds just like somebody from Central.
Oh man. And we back. All right, that was a good musical break. We have my girl Destiny Palmer from Hood Arrogant TV. They're gonna be here next month. We're gonna be doing a big crossover with them. We're gonna be rescheduling with our Love Baton Rouge TV show as well. They couldn't make it this week, but back to this, cause we got my girl in here. She had to work, but she came from work, got herself fixed up, hit the road, came here so she could meet her King Kumba, the Punani Tamer, aka Kalisto, but we call her Chocolate China. Was at it. Oh man, the art of communication. Did you communicate well to let them know you was gonna be running late?
See what happened was.
Cause he was looking kind of like a puppy, you know. I ain't trying to play my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to play my boy.
Late. You know, I was like, oh, I gotta get to the show. You know, but thank God I made it.
I feel that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. If Vic didn't make it, I'd be sad like a puppy too. Oh man. So look, we got a couple of minutes for my sister call in. Y'all know what it is. We gonna open up the phone lines 504-865-3635. That's 504-865-3635. Come on, we talking about the art of communication. We want to hear y'all communicate. So you just getting in here, so I'm gonna pick on you for a second. You know what I'm saying? Better yet, I'm not gonna pick on you. I'm going to let my boy King Leo ask you a question about communication. What is one of those things you always wanted to ask her?
So, when we're having problems, that's not really major problems, but it's something that'll tip you off. Instead of you just coming out and telling me exactly how you feel, why do you have to wait for so long when I didn't forgot about it? Then you come up with it.
I'm so ready to answer this. It's because when you do the things that you do, babe, it's like you know it already. It's like you know how I'm gonna feel after you do it. And I just be like, why? Like, why should I have to tell you? So that's when I felt like sometimes I just have to show a little emotion, you know, just a little bit. But I do. We communicate. I come out and tell you. Mm-hmm. You know.
He told us the trick to you telling him.
What's the trick? What is the trick?
Conversate behind the scenes. I ain't gonna let him know online.
Now look. Check this out. Okay, we talk about the art of communication. Let's play it. Let's have a little fun. We got two men, two women in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, based on that question, let's go ahead and let's start this again. Because we're going to have a social experiment coming up. And it's going to kind of have questions like this. That's what we're doing with Hood Arrogant next month. So let's start off. What is a question you always want to ask a man?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
It don't have to necessarily, if you could ask any man, a representative of the men being, what would you ask him?
Just for me and China? Or
yep, that's for both of us. Both of y'all. Okay.
Wow.
Damn, y'all.
I feel like I really asked men what I want to ask them. You know, like I don't feel like I left no table.
So there's no like personality thing or something men do that you just like. Why do y'all do that?
Well, I've been living with you for a long time, so I pretty much got the questions answered.
One of the craziest questions I was asked is, where do men penis be at when they're sitting on the toilet to take a number two? And I was like, wow, like, you don't want to sit in the toilet because you don't want to gross out because
but that's where it be at.
I hold it in my hand.
But you can't hold it in your hand because sometimes when you pooping, a little pee might come out.
Wow. So we just...
Final answer, in the toilet.
So, okay, I got a question. All right, for my females. Why must y'all hold on to being mad? Why is it so important that you gotta be mad for at least a certain set of hours?
Well, for me, like in the beginning, like we communicated and I thought we understood
because I missed the meeting because I was spending time with her. But I was more disappointed at myself because I'm like, damn, I should have known better to be like, to separate the two. Big, I gotta go take care of some business. We're going to be continue this. But no, I was like, but before I go to the studio session, I'm gonna just take my girl off for lunch, and it cost me, but I didn't take it out on her. I was more disappointed at myself, and then she got mad and made it seem.
No. So this is how it happened.
I like that. I like how she did the swerve. Like, hold on, before you tell this story, let me tell it right.
We was riding bikes. So you spoke with the guy on the phone already, and it was miscommunication with them two.
It was.
Not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going with the flow. I this and that. The guy was supposed to call him back, and that's what it was. And you thought that.
I feel that.
It's bad. It's about to be a battle up in here. Like,
All right.
What?
So look, all right, I got another question. Okay.
Touch your penis, because that's the important part. That's the important part.
For real?
Yeah.
So y'all like switching up. Like, I'm gonna be mad for these 10 minutes. Now I'm gonna stay mad for 10 minutes exact, so he know I mean business.
No.
After the 10 minutes, the 11-minute, baby, I love you. Please come back
No, it don't
into the
go
room.
like that. I'm gonna be mad till I'm mad, till I'm done being mad, and then when I see that you realize that I'm upset, now I want you to come back so I can like love on you.
So when we communicating and we telling y'all, because, I'm just going to use myself for example. Okay, sometimes it's too crazy. We are men are not genetically, we maybe are, but I don't know no man that's genetically able to handle all these different mood switches. And it's not that y'all crazy. It's just we are who we are. We're human beings. I'm more than sure men switch moods too. But to me, it seems like our moves just kind of transition well. Y'all seem to happen in the same second. Like y'all happy, angry. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all happy and angry at the same time. Y'all horny, tired. You know what I'm saying? You horny, but you tired. You know what I'm saying? You hungry, starving. You hungry, but you don't want to fucking eat. I got one more question. Got one more question for the women. You know what I'm saying? Why is it so hard for y'all to pick somewhere to eat?
Oh my God.
Somebody texted that to you?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Nope. But that's just something that just popped into my head. Why is it so hard?
I got something to say. Okay, so I saw this post on Facebook, and it was like, we can't decide what we want to eat because we trying to see how much money y'all got to spend.
See, but that's a good answer.
No, the reason why women can't decide what they want to eat is the mankind, period. You like Adam and Eve.
I was wondering, like, hold on. I'm like, where he going with this? And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right.
So, I think to eliminate that battle, Chick-fil-A always wins. I'm just saying.
Popeye's chicken for us.
A home-cooked meal will always win.
Sushi for Vic stay winning. Or Pizza Hut.
Okay, so I feel like, if your girl's not going to say what she wants and you about to take her out, just pull up. And then she got to choose what you got.
But see, this is what we have situations at. Because let's say we surprise you. Hold on, I want them to see me do this. We surprise you. See, I want y'all to look at my wife expression. You know what I'm saying? We surprise you. And let's say, okay, we don't want burgers. God dog it, we gonna get us some chicken. I don't want chicken.
Okay, well
But you asked me what we was gonna eat.
Right, I did. Right, and you pulled up to a place just like I said, just pull up, right? So you pull up and I'm like, I don't want burgers. I'd rather have chicken. Well, we just did a process of elimination, and now I know what I want.
True, but why not communicate that from the jump? Like,
because
look,
I don't know.
But like, look, okay, you could be like, look, sweetheart, I'm hungry, yes, but I don't want any fried chicken. I don't want no kind of hot dogs. I don't want no snowballs. What else they got out there that eat? Pizza, whatever. I don't want none of this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get a better process of elimination, because you be like, well, if you don't want that, well, I'm like, oh, shit.
I got a few things I want to communicate right now.
Okay, that's cool. Go ahead, communicate them right quick.
First of all, y'all gonna keep wondering what we won't eat and deal with it. Y'all gonna deal with these mood swings.
And deal with it.
And y'all gonna deal with us being overall indecisive or crazy or whatever y'all wanna call it. Just deal with it. We deal with y'all.
Yeah.
Now, all right. Now check this out, right? So And this is where communication is coming in, right? So the other night, China hungry, right?
Barbecue.
I'm like, what do you want to eat? She don't know what she want to eat. So she fall asleep. Now she fall asleep, I'm still hungry, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go to Radley's. So I go get us 4 chicken sandwiches. I feel like I accomplished something as a boyfriend. I felt good about it.
Was she wanting?
No, she was cool with it.
Oh, okay.
But she only ate 1 chicken sandwich. I'm like, babe, you don't want to eat the other chicken sandwich? She's like, no, I'm full. I just threw that chicken sandwich away today, and that was like 3 days ago.
Damn.
Now, first of all, if you know I already don't eat too much at one time, why would you buy me 2 burgers if you was not willing to eat 3?
That's a good communication,
because
though.
I didn't want to be inconsiderate and get you 1 sandwich to my 2 sandwiches. Then what you was going to say, oh, babe, you didn't think about me. You didn't think I was going to be that hungry.
I was going to say, thank you, babe. I'm so full right now.
Oh, I know now.
I was about to say, because see, that'd have been me. She didn't have to eat them damn 2 burgers. I would have ate my shit. I'm going to get my money's worth. As a matter of fact, I have a rule. And I've had this rule ever since I was a child. I lived under my mama's house with my sister, my nieces, and if Alana Renee was here, she'll tell you. Mm-hmm. If something stay in the refrigerator past 2 weeks, I'm about to ask for it. Like, I'm talking about like ice cream, all the good shit. You know, like my sister have Pop-Tarts and be like, bitch, you ain't even open your Pop-Tarts and it's been 2 weeks now. I'm just going to go ahead and just be like, hey, you want... At first, I used to just eat it because I'm like, obviously, I'm translating it that you don't want it.
I must admit, 2
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So just going to snatch it up right quick.
Exactly. And when she called, I'm going to bring it up and be like, hey, sis, you remember when I ate that ice cream?
Oh, my birthday used to be
But the thing is, if it's been sitting in there for 2 weeks, you either forgot about it or you don't want it. So I started asking, you know, order communication. My sister says there's nothing wrong with you. Well, yeah, it's something wrong with you eating it, but ask me before you eat it. So now, we communicate. Yeah. So likewise, if I bought 4 rally burgers, right? Mm-hmm. I'm in y'all position, and you say you don't want that other one. Guess what? I'm gonna give you 24 hours. If you don't eat that fucking burger within 24 hours, that bitch is mine.
Now, what about when somebody wake you up out of a good ass sleep? To ask you for a plate of food. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Seriously. Because I'm asleep. I'm going to tell you yes because I'm asleep. But in reality, no. I wanted my food when I wake up. Like, don't do that.
Oh, they told you why you sleep? Oh, I used to hit my sister with that all the time. My sister said yes to everything when she sleep. Hey, Marla, I can use your car? I don't care.
It's a part of communication. People who know me, they know don't call me when I'm asleep. Don't talk to me when I'm asleep. Don't touch me when I'm asleep. I don't want to be bothered.
Hey, Vicky, you gonna give me some loving?
That's like the only personal time that you have to yourself is when you're asleep.
And honestly, when I'm asleep, nobody can really wake me up. Like, I don't understand
this girl
it. You can't wake me up.
We communicating well. He at the downstairs at the main door. Oh snap! Here she go, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know who it is. It's Shay 46. Let's talk. My sister, what's up, sis?
What's up, family?
Not a thing. We doing good. We got boudin balls in the building. Eating good, living good.
Facebook, but I'm a little shady. You know, you cook those items when you're out of town. But you don't cook them when you're home?
Nigga, stop lying. I done cooked this at your house so many times. Let's communicate right now. Now, miscommunicate. I mean,
every time you cook them, Negro, you was at the other place.
What place?
D. Mitch was there with me.
But wasn't you at the house and then you get to enjoy some?
No.
Oh, well, my fault then. My bad. Damn. We need to communicate better. So we talking about the order of communication. But before we get into this, I just want to ask, do you remember when I used to eat your ice cream after them 2 weeks of you leaving it in the refrigerator?
Well, you always ate stuff that you shouldn't have been eating.
But I communicated well before I ate it.
I don't remember you communicating.
I let y'all know after I got in trouble the first time that If it's in there past 2 weeks, don't look for your stuff.
Nah, play. I just remember myself coming up missing. No whatsoever.
So look, we talking about this art of communication, right? So, you know, this is the spiritual portion of the show where we get our spirit fed with my sister. That's why she said, Shade 46, let's talk. So let's talk about this spiritual communication. Hit it for him, sis.
Well, in all honesty, it leads back to the Lord. He wants us to communicate. And if we don't talk to him, we don't get fed.
True.
Same thing on a personal level. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're at work, whatever it is, you have to communicate. You know, and I can give an example because there was a miscommunication on my job the other day, and it was just asked the question, did a certain person get dropped off at Revival? So I thought I did something wrong because I knew I dropped them off. It made it seem like I had did something wrong, but there was no communication with several other people. So, you know, I kind of sent a text message, but I sent it to the wrong person. I sent it to the person who I was upset with. And that person said, let me let Marla cool down first before I go and talk to her. But, you know, when you communicate with God on a spiritual note, he had already told me, hey, Marla, you need to talk. You got to talk to her so you can get this understanding.
Right.
And we did. We communicated. And she specifically said, no, I'm sorry, because there was a lack of communication. Because the way she asked me was, hey, did this person get dropped off at Revival? So, you know, I'm thinking somebody had skipped out or I dropped them off at the wrong spot or something. But once we talk, according to the Spirit of the Lord, because we both were on the same page, let me address this better than what we did. And we did.
True.
Order communication. So today, same thing. She came and communicated with me to make sure the person needed to be where they needed to be after all our events today. So you got to communicate, whether it's spiritually, fleshly. If you don't conversate, you miss out. And if you don't speak, you're going to assume, and everybody know what the 3 letters in the word assume is.
Right.
And a lot of people make that out themselves.
Let's talk.
They always assume what they want.
Let's talk about communications within the family. What are some of the biggest common miscommunications within the family?
Within the family? One of them is, for me, acknowledging the communication through love. Because sometimes in family, you know, you just assume a person loves you because you blood. But as I heard a couple of people say, you got people that's not blood, that treat you like blood. And you communicate better with that person than you do with your own blood. And so if family would get on the same level as they would treat a stranger or a friend, communication would be better.
The girl
But people don't do that because they're so worried about family getting ahead of them, or family got one more step.
Right.
Instead of family sharing how they getting where they getting. One, God should always be first. The first word that come out their mouth. I'm getting where I'm at because God is allowing me to. Instead, they complain. Oh, girl, I'm out there doing what I got to do. Or, dude, look at you. You don't know how I'm chasing this paper. Well, look at here. Tell me how you're chasing this paper the legal way. Communicate. Share it. Share the knowledge. If you don't share it amongst family, you be quick to share it with a stranger. There's no communication. There's an art for family. And I'm put like that. I'm going to be real. Amongst black families.
Okay.
Mexican families, I done come across somewhere you got 5 or 6 families staying in the same household, but they're making it work.
Good for them, because I guarantee you.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not speaking on behalf of all African American people, but based on my African American experience, it is hard to stay in a house with more than one family and you're African American.
Well, the reason why it's hard, because everybody wants to tell everybody else what to do. The old saying used to say, everybody won't be chiefs, but nobody won't be Indians. And that's where the head button comes in.
Well, in the case of... Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to be a chief at my house now.
Well, I ain't going to say in the case of us growing up, it was too many dictators and not enough countries.
That's chief to me.
I know, but we all was putting in. If we all putting in on the house, everybody got to say so. You know what I'm saying? Which creates miscommunications and bad communication because everybody got to say so. So everybody law is law.
But the thing is, if everybody putting in and they sit down at the table and say, hey, look, I think this needs to be this way, what do you think?
Well, if we...
Other races can accomplish that because they sit down and they talk. They don't fuss at each other or tell the other person, oh, I think you should do this, or we going to do it this way. Instead, they get it together as a community, as a whole. Because if Pablo got 6 months in the apartment with me,
Hey,
and Pablo have accomplished what he got, and
who the hell is Pablo?
I'm just saying.
You didn't communicate with me well. That's still kind of borderline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man could have just been named Ricky. You know what I'm saying? He could have been Ricky from Puerto Rico.
Well, Ricky Chavez.
There you go. He didn't know you got to be Chavez. Ain't that some shit?
But the thing is, they know how to communicate. For us, it's totally different because everybody wants to tell everybody what to do. Instead of saying, let me share the knowledge. Hey, I just got my LLC license. Now let me tell you how I did that. Or let me tell you how they get this nonprofit organization kicking.
Right.
When we don't do that. We get ahead and we forget about them. Oh, I ain't got time to be wearing my nerves with them. Lack of communication. Because if I pick the phone up and say, hey, big, tell me, girl, how y'all got this nonprofit organization going on? You be like, oh, yeah, Mom, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Hold up. Let me call you right back. And then right back don't never happen.
Now, sis, don't do me.
It's miscommunication there.
Well, sis, tell them how they can find you.
Shay46 Let's Talk at gmail.com or Shay46 on Instagram, or you can hit me up on Marla Celestine on Facebook. Also, check us out at Trace Farms Apartment, 6441 Boca Canyon. Apartment 169, Sunday morning from 11 to 12. Come and get your soul fed.
We gonna
always in the building.
We gonna pray for your daughter because she just sent me a message, but at least she's communicating.
That is communication. Is the key.
Oh Lord, oh man, love you, sis.
You ain't have to communicate.
Right.
Family, y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh man, love you, sis. We got my boy Sorrel Taylor up in here. We gonna be chatting with him. We gonna take this instrumental jam session. Then we gonna come back and get to the fun part of this here where we just kind of clown around about this communication, play a little game. Y'all know what it is. Let's go with this instrumental jam session, folks. Oh shit. Shit. What's happening, bro?
Man, I lost.
How the hell he got lost?
I don't know what was the difference between the address you sent me and the one that was in my DM, but it was totally different. I went on a whole other side.
Damn. Yeah, I was like, I thought you were gonna follow behind us because it was only 8 minutes away from where we was.
Yeah.
Shit, Chad, you look like you ready to go to sleep.
Man, I feel blessed.
Y'all, which y'all had a barbecue with no meat after the thing.
He look like he been barbecuing.
Trying to find, you know what I'm saying, my source of direction. I just got closer to the skies.
I'm so jealous.
My God. But I honestly realized that I can't smoke in the.
No, you cannot.
And like get anything accomplished.
No, cause all of y'all forgot y'all jokes. I was just like, I'm so glad I'm sober.
I was so hot.
You got up there first. You like, man, I forgot my jokes. Then the other dude like, man, I was smoking for this. I forgot my jokes. Then you got up like, me and you only person knew our jokes. Everybody else was just like, I forgot my shit.
All this ride up here, I just faced it the whole way here. The whole way like to New Orleans.
Well, I'm ready for Saturday. Saturday sound like it's gonna be fun.
So where y'all gonna be at Saturday?
At the well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yep.
I can see y'all.
This Saturday, I'm gonna be at the Avenue Comedy Club
What is that?
on South Clearmore. But I
What
probably
time?
can shoot from there. I think black people time don't never.
Like, but what time?
It says 7:30.
Comedy shows.
Oh yeah, well we gonna be at the well because by the time the
But
well
you can't say
over
it's a
with.
color line. That's comedy shows across the board.
But see, I've been coming on white people time. Like he told me, he was specific. You gotta get there 6:50 no later. I was there at 6 o'clock.
But comedy shows start with the crowd, though. To be honest with you, they say a certain time.
But I
But
think
if
you should make it closer to like 8 o'clock. That's when people usually come on. You know we don't come on.
But the thing is, though, you'll be surprised. People go to an early show. It's just with a comedy show. They always show up like after the second or third act. Me, I don't care because it could be an empty house. I'm going to make myself laugh. I'll perform in front of an empty
I
house.
mean, we surprised them. It was a nice little crowd up in there.
But yeah, but just like normal comedy stuff, like halfway through the show, that's when you have people come walk in. So, damn, time felt like it going by fast.
Blessings.
Shit. Oh man, how was the boudin balls, brother?
Really do feel like that.
How was the booty balls?
Oh, that was orgasm in my mouth right there.
Y'all should got them warm. I'm swear to God they were so good
I
warm.
ain't tired of
have
working
never
tomorrow.
had boudin balls.
You can always put the. I can always put them in the oven.
Oh, that was delicious right there.
You can put them back
Yeah,
in the oven
but
and
it
Yeah,
it's warm, right?
I made that with love.
So I don't know what type of pecan candy was that, but I spent $7.
You spent $7 on pecan candy?
It was It was like it was literally right down the street from the comedy show we was at, right the store right there. Oh my God, that was the best pecan candy ever. I swear it was the best pecan candy ever.
I know, and sometimes I be saying with pecan candy, I be like, man, it don't get no better when I taste one, and then I finally get another one and be like, man, this tastes way better than.
I love when they soft.
Depends on who. I like them hard. I don't like hard, but
Like I like soft cookies and all.
soft okay.
It's crazy because I'm fat. I'm supposed to be like chew down on stuff. I like soft food, right? And I'm probably the only black person in America that don't like spicy food. Gotta be from Louisiana.
You don't like spicy food?
I don't like spicy food.
Alright, we about to come back in.
I feel like I'm missing something very spicy.
My lips.
I feel like I'm missing something. They got like a little spicy.
Like it could be a little spicy, like spicy.
I'm extreme with spice, so
I don't even like hot sauce.
I'm bad.
We are back. We back. Talking about that hot sauce.
Hot
I gotta be the
sauce.
weirdest fat boy in America, right?
Louisiana.
Don't like hot sauce?
I don't like hot sauce.
Man.
I
So
don't like spicy food, period.
we got my boy up in here. He surprised guest for us tonight. He coming next week still, you know what I'm saying? He showing love. He up in here, man. You know, he one of our new regulars. Give it up for comedian Sorrell Taylor. Young C. You seen how I handled that? The big boy weight that he can carry? Yes. Man, what is good, bruh?
I'm blessed, man. Feeling refreshed.
Pull your mic up to you.
My bad.
Oh, you
I'm
good?
blessed, feeling refreshed. In a place to be.
Man, they pull both them mics to you like you at a conference call, like you going to the Cavs next year. Man, you just did a show tonight too, man. We all had performed at the, how you pronounce that? The Rendon Inn in New Orleans.
Yeah,
My boy Sorrell was up in here cutting up, man. So tell him, man, how was it?
And it was a nice experience, man. A different crowd, a different atmosphere. I never really performed in that type of era. It was just something different, man. But you know, I'm just trying to get all the way into it. So I'm just trying to jump in all avenues, you know.
I feel that. How was the well, man? I mean, he gonna be at the well this weekend. So you ready for that? The well in Baton Rouge, New Orleans.
Man, I'm ready for whatever, man, with it, man. But I found out I can't do something before I perform, so I'm gonna be really
You can say it on here. We know what 420 is. We 420 friendly. You know what I'm saying? No 420.
Time getting high performing.
But
and I forgot weed makes you forget.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because you live and you learn. That was an experiment.
I got on there and said, God damn what I'm doing. Hold up, man. What I'm talking about I had a whole platform, a whole scripture, you feel me? It went left, man. It went left and I just went right with it, you know?
I can't deal. Man. Shoot. So, Sorrel, bro, I know you up in here, bro. We talking about communication tonight, man. What's your take on the art of communication?
You cannot, you can't do nothing. If nobody talks, how we gonna get shit done?
True. Yes, ma'am, Chocolate China, I see you.
Oh, I mean, if we couldn't talk, we'll be doing other things like the birds and, all animals will probably,
All right.
Like I feel like you said, we can't talk. Then obviously there's body language, because I was saying body language is very strong. So you can say a whole lot and just a little eye roll or a little touch. You know what I'm saying? A little razzle.
Yeah,
or punch in the face.
That's like maybe like 4 or 5 genres of communication with the facial.
Yeah, but you can do a lot.
You can hit them with the 6.
Nah.
You can hit them with I'm mad. You can hit them with I'm sad. But you can't really communicate with your body as far as a whole communication, trying to lay down law with it.
Shoot, if my girl piss me off, I'm walking around with the eggplant on point all day. You better tell me that, woman. I'm being stingy with the meat. Look.
That don't work in our reality. You gonna be like, girl, I'm gonna stop giving you this meat. She's gonna be like, okay, so
I'm gonna be mad as hell myself.
I'm going to take a shower and take a nap.
They were like, no, I can't hold back anymore, right?
Right.
I can't hold back anymore. Give it
Right,
to me.
right. You be quick. Be like, look, baby, I ain't gonna hold it from you no more. I'm so sorry. Come on, please, baby. Come on. Just touch it. Just touch the shit. Touch it. Look, my phone dropped.
We gonna occupy our time. Nah.
Right. I'm just gonna take me a cold shower, drink me some wine, and go to sleep. Oh shit. Oh man. So oh man.
But yeah, man, the show was good though. It was a nice atmosphere, though, nice crowd, man. I have never went first on the show before a day in my life either, so that was new either too. I just thought it was just a whole lot of new stuff today.
Yeah.
A whole lot of new stuff when I drove to New Orleans.
We're going to celebrate after the show.
Then we had my boy King Leo was up in there cutting up, man.
Jumping around.
Yes. Communication for real, bro. I'm letting y'all know. I think I got both of y'all sets. They will be on our YouTube page.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they'll get the insight of both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, man, how was it for you to communicate with this crowd tonight? Just to kind of give my listeners kind of an insight. It was kind of a mixed crowd.
Yeah.
We had people from all different walks of life, and they was hard to make laugh. Even though they laughed easily, it seemed they really was ready for the fucking funny. It's like, bring the funny or go the fuck home.
New Orleans, with what I'm noticing doing shows around this crowd, people really think you supposed to make them piss on themselves, laughing like they really want to be pissy. After the show, it's like, I'm not about to, bitch, I gotta be crazy to make you piss on yourself laughing in public. Like, no. So you just really gotta, like, what I'm finding is my transition from performing in front of white and black people is totally different.
That was my first black crowd too. That was all black. That was my first crowd, all black. And shit, I went in that bitch tripping first, but I ended so strong.
Right.
Strong as steel. And I went in there and drilled.
Oh man. Honestly,
I gotta get you one of my brother's shirts.
Honestly, it wasn't.
I gotta get you one.
I feel like they're not hard to like.
The shirt say I'm not fat, I'm husky. Who?
Like, I love that. Like honestly, I don't even really shop at a lot of places but Polo because they're the only place I have my size.
Oh, you made a video about that today, huh?
Yeah, big and tall.
I gotta see that video.
Big and tall. I ain't big. I mean, I ain't tall.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The crowd was pretty cool though, and honestly, I feel like it isn't like. I don't really care if it's a black or white audience. Like, I don't look at it as that. I just look at the audience, and I like to go early to a show because I like to feel the energy. That's why most of the time when I'm on stage, the first thing I say after I say, hey, what's up, I'm Chef, be like, let me feel y'all energy. You know what I'm saying? When they're clapping, that means they're paying attention to me. That means they're ready. If they're not clapping or they're not feeling the energy, then I mean I need to check your energy. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when I'm gonna be like, hey, you with the tight ass black shirt on and them great value New Balance on. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck you not clapping? You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean that's the whole key. Like when you're performing or you doing anything, music, poetry, comedy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the attention. And when you communicating, when you communicate, you gotta get that person attention. So when I'm on stage, the first thing I want to do, I want to feel another person's energy. To me, that's a good way of communicating, is feeling the person's energy. Because if you have that energy that you don't feel like being fucked with, then guess what? I'm not going to mess with you. Now, if you have that energy that be like, hey, I want to have a good time, we can have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, which leads us to the game portion of the day. Y'all ready for the game? Okay. Yeah. So, it could be anybody. I don't care, famous, not famous. It could be your third grade teacher. Who needs to work on their communication?
Donald Trump. You know, we said Donald Trump for everything.
You said that last week.
Because this man is running our country, and now he fucking with North Korea. You don't play with. I don't even want to fuck the man anymore.
Didn't he shake the man hand or something?
Yes. But
okay, well, hell, at least he trying to do something. Now, I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you know, Ken might, you know, might do us a favor, you know what I'm saying?
It's a well-known fact that Ken keeps a finger tied behind his back. Like, if y'all haven't watched Mad TV and Saturday Night Live sketches...
But that's the son, that's not the daddy.
Oh.
The daddy died. That's the son now. That's why it's different. Even though he is part of that country, he is not as extreme as the daddy. That's why you see Dennis Rodman go out there. That's why you see people go, like, he's more willing to listen. It's just the fact that the media portrays him like the second coming of his daddy.
I mean, you have no choice but to listen to a man that dress up in wedding dresses from time to time. Like, you really want to see what this motherfucker
the thing is, let's talk about that communication, right? Y'all got the most uncommunicated ass nigga. I'm sorry to call him that on the air. Y'all got the most non-communicating ass basketball player you can find from out the past. No disrespect to Brother Rodman. I love Dennis Rodman when he played basketball. They don't call my boy overseas to North Korea to fuck with them. All I can say is, what the hell did Dennis tell them? What did they communicate about for him to be like, all right, Dennis, come on, you come fly out here. Man, you can stay with us in North Korea. Fuck them.
Dennis Rodman looked like you could be saying something so important, and his response is gonna throw you the fuck off. He gonna say some stupid shit like peaches and bugs, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? We was talking about the reform, the prison reform. Look.
King Leo got Donald Trump. Who you got, Chocolate China? Who need to work on their communication, famous or non-famous? We could come back.
Yes.
We gonna go to Sorrel. Who needs to work on their communication, famous or non-famous?
LeBron James.
Yes. He
need to stop putting everybody in the bag. Tell everybody what he gonna do. So we can start putting our money. We need to put our money. Go ahead and start betting in advances.
I'm going to the Lakers next season. I'm going to the Lakers next season.
If we go to the Lakers, I'm still putting my money on Golden State.
Did y'all hear the rumor?
What's the rumor?
They said that boy might be going to Denver. The Nuggets.
Who?
Lebanon.
LeBron James going to the Nuggets?
Bro, that's the rumor right now. Like they're saying it's like
I guess when you don't win a championship with that team after so long, you got to switch teams if you LeBron.
No.
Why Denver?
Be like, you know what? I lost back-to-back NBA finals.
LeBron's legacy would never be great.
Let me just go ahead and
his legacy is just so tarnished.
But
so tarnished.
What that brings to question.
He's the best player in the world, supposedly. lost 3 out of the last 4 to the same person.
I'm a Steph Curry.
Boy went home in his room, mad as hell.
He pulled that scene from Don't Be a Menace with the swinging and knocked the skins out and everything.
I'm telling you. Then this boy came to the press conference with a fucking brace on his head. His legacy will not be defined as an outstanding great, because he whines like a bitch. He cries about everything. He complains about everything, and he makes some of the dumbest basketball decisions business-wise.
We gonna go back to LeBron.
You pick your team and still lose.
we gonna talk about LeBron, because we're gonna talk about how important is education to your communication after we go around this round. Vic, you got a person that needs to work on their communication?
Shit, let me tell you, I know. We need to stop lying to people about school, education, and jobs. Jobs is a setup. Don't get it. That's all I had to say.
Look, I swear to God.
That's a setup.
It be hell getting up every day going to that job. Knowing
Yes.
you're talented and you're supposed to be doing something else, but you have obligations and fucking bills and responsibilities that you have to do. If not, you're gonna be asked out. But
raise your hand, say something.
You know, my mama told me to go to school, get a good job, and she ain't tell me about the bullshit. You gotta put up in the job.
See, she didn't communicate that to you.
She ain't tell me about the bullshit. You gotta put up them jobs. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. It's some people out there who are designed to work. Like I got a homeboy. I'm talking about. That motherfucker say, boy, they had 28 hours in a fucking day. He'll work all 28 hours. That motherfucker, that was trying to get them hours.
But you know what? There's always 1 or 2 people that you know that work like that. I used to work with this dude named Adrian when I worked at Zia's. Adrian had a 110-hour check. I don't know how to... You can make 110 hours in 2 weeks. And nigga said, I just got my check. 110 hours, check it out. I said, God damn, nigga, what the fuck, do you sleep? He said, nah, man, I just go to work.
He be there when they close.
And when they open. Yeah. But let me show you. Now, he did that, right? But he communicated because he already told me he was trying to get somewhere. So he made so much money from them that they technically made him general manager and gave him his own store. Because he was making too much money off of them. People was calling off, let me get them hours. Hey, Adrian, man, you can't pick up them hours. Y'all got any more workers? Nah, man, we ain't got nobody coming in. I'm coming in tonight.
I'm the type of worker, when I punch in, I just can't wait to punch the fuck back out.
Right! Look! I told that to an employee. Like, I wait in and they cut me after 2 hours. They like, man, I'm sorry, E, but I'm gonna have to cut you. I said, man, fuck that. I said, man, I don't care if I'm in here for 5 minutes. Once I clock in, when it's time for me to go, if y'all tell me clock back out at 5 minutes, nigga, I done did my work for the day. It's time for me to get the fuck.
Well, why when we go... I mean, before we get to work and stuff, before we be like, man, I'm calling off. And then you don't call off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you debating at the last minute, but you finally make it in and be like, dang. Well, you know, I mean, you get satisfied after a certain point. Like, well, I'm glad I made it in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting up in the morning, no complaining, you know you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
You know what got us? What it is getting us? It's black people tired of working because that what our ancestors went through. We starting to think about that shit like we still slaving. Like, cause before you go to work, you will be so motivated. Your Facebook post will be like, on my way to get this bag.
And when you get there, you can have it back. Take the bag, take the rope, take the design on it, the change, all of that. I don't even want no money. I'm just gonna be broke.
No, we really still in slavery. We just getting paid for that shit. I mean,
So before we go to musical break, what is some way that we could communicate to break that slavery mind?
Man, you know what's fucking crazy though? Like the really crazy part of our life. Like, let's say you go to school for something. You know what I'm saying? What's the most highest paid job? A doctor, a lawyer, something like that?
Whatever I want it to be.
Astronaut, something like that. Maybe like the highest you make is what, like $300,000. The highest paid job.
No, they got some people getting paid
more, but
$600,000 a year.
A lot of money. Well, whatever the highest number is.
Like doing what?
Nothing we into.
Nothing important. The architects, shit like that.
You know what I'm
know.
saying? But it's crazy because a motherfucker can make a song and be a millionaire. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanna roll it.
Work as people be like, man, all they doing is giving me enough money to come back. Why not go sell this fucking drug and make this quick buck, or go make this fucking one song and make $1 million? Now you work fucking 7 years, maybe make $400,000.
But you know that song, I just wanna roll it with a dab of ranch. I'm gonna come up with a song like that.
Designed for us to fail because when it's payday.
Fridays, Thursdays.
Monday, depend.
What we want on Friday?
5th and the 20th.
Y'all know what we want on a
5th
Friday.
and the
Cold
25th.
beer, blunt, some crack for whoever. You know,
But that's
shit.
but hold on, you can't categorize all African Americans into that. All black people, nah, they got people that do other stuff.
Hey, listen to me.
But
listen, when every black person get a check, they go buy something nice. All right, they ain't finna just not spend. So you ain't gonna spend nothing.
I'm going to pay these bills. So once these bills are paid, because I ain't going to lie, I'd rather be broke with all my bills paid and go to the strip club with IOUs than to have all this money and know that my house in foreclosure, the lights off, the roaches eating my food. You know what I'm saying? The rats asking me when we going to the food bank because they hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, if I can give IOUs in the strip club, I'll be one motherfucker. I'll be one all around the world. Look, baby, give me 50,000. I owe you.
No.
I'm all the way in France now.
Look, how about you give me a table dance today, and I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday.
Right. Oh,
You want
man.
a massage when you get off? Like, I'll give you a massage. Look.
Oh, man. Y'all are foolish, man. Look, we about to go ahead and hit the last instrumental of the night. Y'all know y'all can call in 504-865-3635. It's the giveaway portion. Call in and we might have something for you. You never know. Anyway, instrumental break one more time.
So everybody feel the same way about these jobs, I see.
Y'all stupid.
I feel like...
Man, this sounds like a Friday night.
What?
DJ Questlove and DJ Soul Sister, July 6th, Friday night into Saturday morning.
And what they got going on?
I don't even know where it's going on, but it's like whenever that's Questlove and Soul Sister. She a dope DJ. So if they DJing all the way to Saturday morning, that's a fucking event I'll be at till like 7, 8 in the morning. Cause I know once I get the location, I'm gonna find out. That's something I would love to go to. Saturday morning into Sunday morning.
That's that pop lock dance.
That mean I just sleep.
And I'm thinking about doing that too, like an adult slumber party.
You gotta see me.
The best worms?
Like, okay, just do that. Like, what you doing?
Like, definitely, it'll be like a slumber party. Like, everybody will come to the club, but you have to bring your own.
I used to be able to do the bell biff, the vote back dance, you know, when you back and you like gyrating up in the air. But now I'm too big to do that. But when I was younger, I used to be able to do that well.
That's the best thing about it. Look, that's what the
So you basically setting up an orgy. That's an orgy.
Who's setting up an orgy?
Roughly an orgy.
I missed up.
At the door, you good to go. You gotta go.
I missed the whole setup of an orgy. Who having orgies?
A slumber party in the club. So you party from 10 to 2, 4 a.m. And then when you lay down and go to sleep, everybody in the bar, they blow up matches with them. So you and your boo or the man you met in the club can lay in the bed together after y'all done had these drinks.
Oh yeah, that's an orgy, bro. Cause some people gonna be too drunk. Yeah, they gonna be like, let me get up in here. She drunk. Let me get in.
On a Friday, they gonna bring the whole chicken there.
Look, you clowning, bro. But that's something that you get caught up in some Me Too shit. You better watch out. I got a Me Too for you. It's called Thank God It's Not Me.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and she sleep all right. She drunk and sleep. Y'all both laying there together. The whole club under arrest. The whole club. You got them lined up talking about I am somebody.
Everybody say hey to my
Whoa! Got them boudin balls.
Big stay winning.
Yeah.
Shell 24/7 in the house.
Look, Leo. Look up.
Stockton businessman sentenced to 90 days of house arrest for raping a child.
Wait, what happened?
Stockton businessman sentenced to 90 days of house arrest for raping a child.
On the house
Guess
arrest?
what color he
On the
is?
house?
White.
White privilege.
You know what color he is.
White privilege.
That's fucked up.
Y'all like my 70 shit tonight? I've been on that Black Dynamite this week.
I ain't should have thrown that flip all week, man. What's wrong?
The fifth wall week.
Yeah, man. You know I love flip all week. That's like my favorite.
Oh, you really?
Hold that.
I'm the Baton Rouge. I'm
gonna play that as the outro.
Flip all week.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that as the outro. I got
my song is outro. I ain't never been on live.
Oh, what, live?
YouTube.
You got a YouTube page?
Yeah, I got YouTube. It don't really do too much. Black Dynamite.
Yeah, every time I hear this, I watch the cartoon. So they had an episode that was on Soul Train. And Rerun got his ass whooped by Dick Clark. So they had to have a dance off between American Bandstand and Soul Train. And Black Dynamite had to help Tommy Davidson, the pop lock. And your boy Don Cornelius like, man, I'm glad to have you, Black Dynamite. Your boy say, Candy, I'm doing this for cream corn, black music, and all the multiple bitches I pleasure while listening to it. And then he could proceed to pop lock against James Brown on this song. They were dancing against James Brown. So a nigga was doing some karate shit. But the beat was
So
going hard.
it's kind of like a comedy.
Yeah, Black Dynamite is actually a movie that became a cartoon after. But they're coming out with a part 2 of it. It's a parody. It's pretty much a satire of 70s films. It's really good, though.
Is it as good as those Who That Was?
No.
I would say.
And we all about to go back.
Yo, what's up with your baby Sorrel? Tell you what the flavor, baby Sorrel. Tell you what the sauce, with the dip dab, baby. We ain't here with the Kitchen Talk Radio, baby. We finna get live, baby. Yeah.
And we back again. I know y'all heard that. In case y'all know what that is, that's from Black Dynamite for those who did not listen to me on YouTube Live. That's that when they in the ball fighting, and if you watch the cartoon, that's what they were pop locking on Soul Train. Oh man, so we back with the last little leg of the show. You know, now we done had a good conversation, so this pretty much the relaxed part. So we could kind of go off topic, go off grid, but we gonna kind of keep it in the realm of communication. So we talking about LeBron earlier, and I was saying how important it is to have an education to improve your communication. Anybody? How important is it?
I mean, LeBron is a very intelligent young man.
Right.
And he just finished college. I mean, he didn't go to college.
I know. So that should tell you.
I'm quite sure he didn't do any work.
If he done went to college, he might have would have picked a better team. He probably would have knew statistics and shit. He might need to go to college. LeBron, just go to a community college.
Now.
LeBron, go to a community college.
One question: where would he go right now and be able to beat the Golden State Warriors?
Delgado.
That was a good one.
Another question is, where would LeBron James be if it wasn't for us talking about him? Because we put all of these celebrities in position.
BRCC.
Honestly, man, LeBron James is fucking overrated.
Fuck it. LeBron could go to River Parish Community College.
He's overrated.
The boss cold as ice.
He gone. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I believe everything I see on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. I know the fucking shit is bad, but they said LeBron James used gins. Now, if y'all don't know what gins are,
No.
when you're doing voodoo, you call on these entities to help you perfect anything that you want perfect, and it's 100% facts. It's real. Like, it's real.
Yeah, I can believe that.
So if you pay attention, I didn't watch LeBron James do some shit that was impossible. I'm not gonna lie. This man would not even be looking at the goal. This man really can just do this, and it's gonna go in that goal. Wow, how can somebody be that damn good? Seriously.
Man, he like 6'8", 6'9".
This man don't even have
60, 270. He's a linebacker.
They showed a
playing
play
basketball.
so smooth. He did something. He didn't even look at the player. He just went straight to the dude. And I was like, what the fuck? And the dude scored. So I believe LeBron James is using jeans. I'm going to be honest. I do believe this shit is true.
Vic, stay winning. What you got, baby?
No, I was about to get out because I don't know nothing about LeBron. And like y'all said, the only way that we give these people, because I don't know nothing about this young man, but I was going to talk about Beyonce and Jay-Z with their pictures. And I want to see how y'all felt about those.
What was good with the pictures?
Oh my God.
What was the pictures?
Just take the pictures.
It's basically right. It's basically pictures of them together as a couple, like in the bed, like doing random stuff. Like one, she's like looking at paper and he's like smoking, and another one, she's like got her hands like over her breast and he like got his hand on her body, type of stuff.
The messed up part of it is they look like they was on a waterbed and Jay-Z was the waterbed. Like
they probably agreed to that. He like, B, I can't do a Jay-Z impersonation, sue me. You know what I'm saying? He probably, B, we're going to take these pictures, but I don't want nobody to see these pictures. Because Jay-Z seems like he's kind of personal. Like, he wants you to see 99 Problems, Jay-Z.
He wanted these pictures to be seen. He posed.
Oh, he wanted them to be seen?
No, these are posed pictures. These are to promote the tour.
Ah.
Did you guys see the pictures?
Yes.
How did y'all feel about them?
I didn't see them neither. I need to check that out.
He was supposed to let her take those pictures. And he was supposed to be on the sideline like he always does. He is like, his nose is too big for him to be upside down and to take pictures like that. Like, his nose is wide. If a fly was in that room, my God. He would have had full.
That's horrible.
Jay-Z ass was supposed to be to the left. He was not even supposed to be in the picture.
So do y'all feel like that? Do y'all feel like that as men that he should have been in the picture, or?
I got a question. No offense. Jay-Z isn't a sex symbol.
Right. Agreed.
He should have been in there. You alright?
Well, I can agree with you on that because I would be like, ooh,
never been no LL, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you doing out there?
If you don't get your ass out this damn picture, bring your ass over here.
But I guess because Beyonce had on like such seductive pictures, he was like, he don't want his girl in these pictures by herself. He want to make sure he stay clean.
Jay-Z, your money is very sexy. Very sexy.
Flavor Flav money sexy too.
You are not.
Flavor Flav money sexy too. You seen how many girls You seen how many girls kiss Flav in the mouth on national television? Flav money is fucking sexy too. That VH1 money.
In the corner of his
yeah, boy. Yeah.
Boy.
You don't know Flav probably do something with that Viking hat.
He just look like a stretch match.
You gonna leave Flav alone.
Flavor Flav
I
is
know
the reason.
Another mouth.
He the reason I go to work every morning because I can't be having any kind of man on me talking about he got some money. Sir, I'm gonna go to work.
Flavor Flav taught me how to call 911 and then not call 911. Don't ever forget that. Flav told you first. It was a joke.
And what is his flavor? Toast? Like, what is
his
flavor?
Yes.
Like,
It's charcoal. It's charcoal toast.
he the toast that you gotta hit with the butter
It's
knife.
charcoal. You scrape the charcoal, you spread it on some toast. Yes. Oh man. So look, man, I'ma start with our guest because you know what I'm saying, my boy made it here. He in here, man. Tell him what you got coming up, bruh.
Probably about 1 o'clock at night, I got my bed coming. Show for sure. As far as comedy, man, I'm working on this little, well, I already actually wrote the short film. It's gonna be called Suburban Hood. I'm trying to work on this little cartoon, little character. Trying to get this off of the road. I'm on Instagram, man, at Young C, YUNG_C. Got all the comedy skits, man. I'm creating a character called Freddy Fat Ass. I mean, he dropped all the hits. Really go check him out. You can catch me performing any chance I get. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just trying to perfect my craft. Go hard as bowling ball, brick wall, fall to center block, all that, man. I'm trying to achieve my goals, man.
Feel that. Chocolate China and King Leo, what y'all got coming up?
Well, as far as me with my hair and makeup, I'm gonna be doing some things differently. You know, I'm gonna be turning 30 next month.
Hey!
July 5th, so you know, it's like a growing, no longer a growing process because I have grown finally. So you know, I finally have come into myself as chocolate china and stuff, and I have new ideas from the old Ashley the old China that I was, that's in the past. So I'm switching up a few things. I'm gonna have new pages and everything too for my hair and my makeup. But we also, King Leo and I, we're still working on a show that will be coming. We still working on our dates for the YouTube show, Makeover New Orleans. So just stay tuned.
I like how y'all communicated with him with your hands.
We definitely should have a snippet of something coming in August because, man, we've been having too many homeless people coming up to us to not give their asses no makeover.
Yeah.
But y'all can catch me this Saturday at the Avenue Comedy Club on South Claiborne. I'm doing my first show. Shout out Mark Caesar for looking out on me. Then after that, I'm heading straight to Clutch to go get on the stage with the Kitchen Talk family. And like we got a lot of stuff coming up. Like I don't even feel right saying some stuff because E gotta put some stuff. But as far as Kitchen Talk Radio goes, we got a lot of stuff about to be popping off 2018, 2019.
And my girl Vic stay winning.
So y'all know it's your girl Vic Stay Winning. Y'all can catch me on YouTube and Instagram, Vic Stay Winning. I got videos on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday trying to get your life together, get my life together, get our lives together.
True. And Vic, go ahead, ma.
September the 11th, man, I'm dropping this mixtape called Somebody Gotta Hear This Shit. It's all old music that I did maybe every track is like 5 years old.
Damn.
Yeah.
But somebody got to hear that shit.
Somebody got to hear this shit. So I'm dropping that shit September the 11th because it's going down like the World Trade Center. I'll be back up here on the 21st.
Yeah, that's next week. Yeah.
I'm bringing two Baton Rouge artists with me. Taliban KC and Ligere. Talking about two hot, young, talented artists. They coming down for a showcase. And man, we just working, man.
And well, now it's time for the announcement before we go. One announcement is Vic Stay Winning, my lovely wife. I know she right here on side of me, but she's gonna be taking an in and out leave coming up. So she's gonna be here certain shows she's not. She's got a lot of personal stuff she's working on and a lot of stuff building her brand. And we gonna love her. We gonna be here with her. When she show up, she gonna show up. If not, we know it's about some work she doing. So she really building her brand. I just wanted to show my girl some love.
Yes,
as she get ready to kind of step back a little bit from the radio show. She been here with me since the beginning. She wasn't even supposed to been the co-host.
Nope.
But she, like my co-host backed out on me. She like, I got you. And she been here with me ever since. So I appreciate you for sticking with me for this year. And I hope your break works out as far as building your brand and stuff. And when you got time, you know your husband driving up here every week anyway, so you ride with me. All right. So the big announcement before I go. You know what I'm saying? So I have been talking about it for quite some time about starting a comedy show. I talked about things I'm doing in Baton Rouge. So now we have some official stuff. August 17th in Baton Rouge on Wooddale Drive. Mark that date. Starting August 17th, we will be having Chef 24/7 will be a part of a comedy show. I will be actually helping produce it and bringing in talent and hosting as well. So get ready for that. I will be doing a special coming up in August. I was supposed to did it early on, but we're going to be doing it in August. So I have my first real official special. My openers, obviously, is my boy over here, Sorrell Taylor and King Leo. They will be a part of this. As well, we have Clutch Bar and Grill in New Orleans. We're going to give you the official date when that starts, but it's starting before this month is out. We're going to be doing a talent night. We looking for rappers, poets, comedians, whatever you got. If you got a spoken word, come and do it. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 minutes to make the world laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I will be posting an update with that. And that's pretty much my announcements as far as what we got going on as far as the Chef 24/7 brand. I know I've been talking about this Baton Rouge thing for a bit, but now we finally got the deal set. We got the building. It's being remodeled as we speak. It is a beautiful ass building. Like, he hooked it up nice. So it's going to be called a Laugh Out Loud Warehouse. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be partially produced by Chef 24/7. I'm part of this, you know what I'm saying? I'm 50% on this, and my partner is 50% on this. So shout out to my boy Cray for showing me love on this and giving me the opportunity to fill your place up with people that's coming in for the laugh and have a good time, as well as Clutch Bro and Grill. Y'all get ready for that, because we're going to be going live with that. So that's pretty much my big announcement. It don't seem so big now that I said it, but I had
It's
to be
still big, baby.
but I had to be
Don't
quiet
talk down.
about it. I ain't talking down about it, but I had to be quiet about it till it was official, because I didn't want to give y'all false information. So, with that being said, this has definitely been a damn good show. It feel like we only been here for an hour, but we actually been here longer than that. So,
Thank God for something.
y'all know what next week is. Next week is the 1 year anniversary. 3 hours long show. 3 hour long show. And the
Yes.
topic is temptation, aka side pieces. We're going to talk about temptation and side pieces. We have comedians. We have musical guests. We have, hell, if we got to, it will become a 4-hour show. We got a jam-packed group of people coming in. We got my boy Sorrell Taylor going to be in here. We got my boy Jay Money from BR now in Fort Worth. Our very first guest on this very first broadcasting of this show. We have my TMI family. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be reuniting, and we're going to have a couple of them calling in, a couple of them showing love. Man, my boy Lean Slick. Oh, man, it's going to be great. It's really about to be a beautiful, beautiful anniversary. And it's really kind of a multiple crossover. So y'all get ready for that. You're going to see some of my old radio show friends from back when I was doing other shows. People who's been a part of this building process. Of course, my cat's going to be in here. Of course, we're going to have food up in here. Y'all already know how it go. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for coming through. The knowledge is in your hand. Now it's up to you what you gonna do with it. And to quote my mother, after a great meal, everybody, God bless the cook and have mercy on the
Dishwasher.
Y'all gotta say that with some enthusiasm. Y'all know I was the dishwasher before I was the cook, right? She used to be talking about me, because after she cooked, she'd be like, God bless the cook. And then she look at me and have mercy on the dishwasher. I know, I'm still a dishwasher. Some shit don't change. God bless the cook, have mercy on the dishwasher. This show 24/7, this is my family, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just heard the Kitchen Talk Radio Show, and we will see y'all next week. Let me kick Map Jams for my boy Sorrell. He wants some Fifth Ward Weeby. I said it right, huh?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. This Kitchen Talk Radio Show, folks, and we out.
Wait. In your mama living room back.
Thank y'all for coming through. Everybody, give my YouTube family some love. We will see y'all guys next week. Keep tuning in to the channel. We got content. We dropping so much content. Chef 24/7 call concerts coming. We got my girl Vic State winner, Sorrell Taylor, man, snippets of his comedy. King Leo, Chocolate China, and the whole game. Keep following us. We out.